Hello, my beautiful Geminis. Welcome to your reading. Let's dive in right away by pulling the symbols. These are going to give us a general idea what's coming your way. And afterwards, I'm going to jump into your coffee cup and we're going to see what's happening for the next 12 months. Let's dive in. If you go on to enjoy this reading, don't forget to give some love and support the channel and hit subscribe, okay? We have the flowers and a tortoise here and a bird flying. News is on the way, which is very beautiful to me. I see the flowers actually bringing happiness. You might be starting out this year when it comes to finances, happiness, love, joy. Maybe loving news are coming very fast. And tortoise slowly but surely getting ahead. Another thing with the tortoise, because it carries its house on its back, I kind of interpret this as if you want a new house, a new living space for yourself, if you don't have like a private space for yourself, maybe actually owning that or moving into an environment that you will have your privacy can also mean that. We have the bird flying, the news on the way, is on the way. So basically, this is going to be aligning all together. This news is on the way can be also symbolizing a new opportunity of financial wealth coming your way, okay? Let's dive in to see what's happening in your cup. I see some tears of joy actually falling out of your cup, which is very good news. This is going to be some unexpected news coming in. I see the tail of like a big fish here, kind of like a tuna fish. Tuna fish is one of the most abundant fishes. It's like a massive size. It has, the ability to feed many. So fish usually symbolizes money. This can be a resource coming into your life, which is going to last for a long time and maybe even help you manifest some things that you wanted to always have. Let's see what's happening inside of the cup. I see here, you're going to start the new year really fast, okay? There are two massive news showing up with the birds actually proving that as well. Initially, the first news is going to be affecting your first and the second month. I see in between there's a star appearing here. Star usually means wish fulfillment. This is a massive star. You have many stars. There's another right there. But in between these two good news coming forward, the star is going to be bringing your wish fulfillment. Star also can be symbolizing in Aquarius, okay? Aquarius energy can be someone compatible with you, an air sign, logical. That can be a person because I see like a male figure here who's holding like a book and a pen. This can be someone who does maybe legal things, can be an accountant, someone deals with books and the pens and the papers and the the keywords. I want to say maybe the keys, handlers of the keys can be a real estate broker. I see a letter A as well, can be their first name or the last name. This person is going to be either helping you, or if you are in this kind of like a businesses, maybe you are in the real estate, it can be like your star, your wish fulfillment, maybe getting this big contract, accomplishing it fully. Another thing is, I keep watching on TV all this like the real estate brokers actually finding people new homes or like purchasing a place, reconstructing it with like a minimum the way that they can do. I see like this mother and daughter actually does that. I don't know if they were in Boston somewhere and like building a beautiful place and then selling it to some people. So this can be another thing. If you're dealing with construction, can be an idea coming to you, because I feel like everything has a reason, because that just came like this red house that they purchased came in front of my eyes. I feel like this is because something related to a home coming your way, okay? I see there's another person right next to this male figure, which there's a letter F or maybe E, can be in the first name or the last name of this person. When I look from far away, it looks like a face, but when I get closer, I see letter E right there. This can be like in the name of a place that you're going to be going, in the name of maybe a company that you're going to be working together with, or if you have a business idea, I see that you are actually running towards it. And like I said, there are two big news coming forward. News is on the way. So I feel initially that you're going to be getting some sort of very good news and approval, maybe finding a way to grow this thing. And I'm going to go with the idea that because I see there are people that are watching this thing can be retired. This can be like a new retirement project that you're going to be taking on as well. It doesn't have to be always like going after establishing new businesses. which I think the guy actually established McDonald's was like 72 years old. But it's not everybody's cup of tea. Not everybody wants to work all their life long. This can be an opportunity, maybe even a chance of travel for you, taking a new cruise. That will give you inspiration, ideas that can actually bring more wealth, abundance into your life. I see there are two people here, kind of looks like twins, and they are stuck inside of a boot. You see a boot with like a long tip. That kind of like a tip actually reminds me of like not the Middle Ages era, but right before Renaissance time, that like the French shoes with the long tips and stuff. So this can be two people that are actually doing something artistic. I felt the energy of like one of them is female, one of them is male. Twins energy. I feel here you are the Gemini and you are the twins energy. Basically, you have masculine and feminine balancing out. So the twins are not really the same gender. So masculine is all about taking action, but the feminine symbolizes taking those action with inspiration, not just forceful action. The boot can be your travel opportunity to do something artistic that you would like to pursue. And actually, I was listening to someone, Frederick Dodson. I don't know if you know this person. He doesn't really have a big YouTube channel, but he's very big when it comes to like creating reality creation. So he was suggesting that we're always in our mind, and our mind is not the way to create things. We can only create things through our feelings and body and intuition. So he was actually giving like direction how to breathe and connect with our bodies to follow that guidance. And I feel like here, before you start action, there's a massive opportunity. You see how big this boot is coming your way. But before you start taking action, you have to connect with that divine higher power. Okay. When you do, the opportunities, the people, the right places, right time, you're going to be actually manifesting those things. I even see like a little diamond hanging off of a chandelier. Chandeliers are made of crystal glass. So, crystal, not many times it's crystal, some of them are made of just glass, but I see a massive diamond here. This can be something dangling in front of your eyes, but you don't really consider it that has a value of a diamond. But I feel like here, when you connect with that energy, slowly but surely getting ahead, like knowing that when you slow down, you can get to the places that you want to go faster, because slowing down connects you with your intuition, and our intuition actually guides us through the shortest path. And seems like here you're going to get that connection going here. You're going to connect to that, and you're going to be seeing that diamond in front of you that's actually right in front of you, and grab that right away. In the meantime, I see that within the third month, that person coming forward with the pen and paper, he kind of has a cross in their hand as well. Cross can looks like an X. X, you know, where the treasure is marked on the maps, that's where the X is. So this person might be also holding a treasure in their hand and sharing the location with you. Location, direction, it can be like an investment idea, maybe a purchasing of a land, something maybe massive or something small. It doesn't have to be like specific to someone. It can be suitable for anyone. I see that this person is going to be opening up a pathway, but then you have to go after the pathway. You have to walk the path. You need to take action towards it, and then you're going to receive the news and follow up with the news. Okay. This is seeming like happening within the third and the fourth month. I see the face of like a cheetah here. So after you receive the information, cheetahs run faster. You might have to take massive action. You might have to run faster. The thing though here, there's another person right next to you. I see like two different things. The first thing I see here, there's a person, the mouth is actually like upside down, kind of like the pointy nose. The eyes are a little gloomy. This can be someone who's not really satisfied or happy with what's happening, because maybe this can be someone who doesn't want to share the success that you are actually cultivating, creating. Okay. But I feel like they're not going to be able to block the pathway, another pathway opening for you. Can be a colleague that you're working together with, maybe someone that is not as skillful as you are, actually going to be crying after, saying like, oh, that was I deserve that. Because this happens, because people put the time into certain things. They think they're actually eligible to certain positions, promotions, but maybe you not really had that much of an experience, but or like the time in that space, but your efforts, your ideas are so massive and elevative of the situation. They're elevating the situation in a very high place that your value that you add in is much bigger than them. Okay, so I see the letter V again. The value, the more value that you provide, the more wealth is going to be flowing into your life. Another thing I see here is there's a horse head, a small horse head showing up within the 6 month. You can receive some good news, maybe even the clarification of certain things or the pathway is opening. There's a legal paper showing up here within the 7th month. This can be a contract you're going to be signing. Maybe a mail that you have been waiting for is going to be received in the post, which will bring a power to you. I see that you're holding a massive hammer in your hand. There is a bird, a dove right under the hammer, which is like a symbolization of like a peaceful moment and coming after you obtain a certain power. The hammer can be used for two things. It can be used for destruction or building something. Like you can put together a table with a hammer and screw the nails, or you can basically demolish something, like you can destroy a drywall and such. So I feel like when you obtain this tool, it is going to require you to be very careful while you're using that, okay? Because it has a massive potential to bring you success, bring you peace. I even see there's a chunk of money piling down there. It can't even have, this can be like a powerful position that you're manifesting, a position of power maybe, or promotion, connection, something that will be extremely useful, maybe even open up new pathways for you. But it is going to be on a thin thread. Basically, it is going to require you to be using this tool very carefully, very mindfully. When you use mindfully, the bird here, dove, the piece appears. I see a teapot boiling. We can interpret teapot into different ways because teapot actually looks like the magic lamp that the genie is coming out as well. This can become your wish fulfillment, and also teapot indicates like conversations, connections, okay? It can connect you with the right places, connect you with the right people when you use the power carefully. There's even a pathway opening, splitting up to two, and it's leading you towards in a position of light, enlightenment, very light, maybe work that you're going to be doing, accomplishing a lot. It is going to lead you to a very beautiful position. Towards the end of the year, what I see here is there's a woman. The woman is wearing like this wool hats. Kind of reminds me of this kind of like a winter hat with like thick, not the wool, but the fur type of things. Like you see the sides are like big fur. So the meaning of that, she's staring at actually a tornado. But it's so small next to her because she is a tornado. She is your creativity. When I say she, because I see like your Gemini, you have a masculine side. Everybody has a masculine side and a feminine side. And this time around, towards the end of the year, creativity is going to be the extremely important part that grows your wealth and abundance. This woman is ready for the winter. She's wearing her fur hat, furs all over her, and she has like this. Her tail looks like she is a tornado here, and the small little things, the details or discomforts are not really bothering her at all because she knows what to do next. She has all the control. She knows what to do next. This comes from your creativity, so you need to cultivate your creativity in case of like a situation coming into your life. And when you cultivate that, you're going to come up with a perfect solution. The star right next to you indicates that you're going to be actually accomplishing your heart's desire. This tornado will be like the small things are going to be so small, so tiny for you. You're going to be resolving them right away. And you're going to be the storm, basically. You're going to be the one that people are going to be be watchful for, like about, and you're going to be the one who's controlling the situations and like bringing things to life and taking things out of the reality. There's going to be a really strong, powerful position coming forward here for you. Okay. Let's get into your plate now. If you have a question, a desire, an intention, hold it in your mind. Let's see what the answer is going to be. I saw like a massive fish again flowing down. A fish indicates wealth, abundance, money, resources coming. There's plenty of fish in the sea, and you are catching your own big catch. Your desire coming very lightly, very fast, in a beautiful manner. If you have like Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising, it can resonate. This reading can resonate with you. And also, I see like this is coming really fast. I want to say Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising because I felt like you might have some water in your chart. Most of us do have. And that is also bringing emotional clarity to you as well. When this satisfying event actually occurs, your desire comes forward into your life. This will also affect your emotional situation, emotional state as well, which will carry you in a lighter perspective in a situation. You see the sun is actually shining towards that little gap here. That's a very good omen as well. I see here a cotton flower blooming. Cotton indicates like wealth, and also another source of like abundance. And cotton, that is a healthy, now we're using it, healthy fabric, a healthy fiber. So it can be the wealth coming into your life, the abundance, resources showing up, maybe also affecting your health in a way that will comes getting better. This doesn't have to be specifically like if you're having health matters, going to be healing. This can be even like improvement in your mental state, mental clarity. I see there's a person here, kind of looks like a clown to me. Within the first month, this person can show up and you are above this person. Like I said, there's someone who is actually maybe have their eyes on your position, have their eyes on what you want to accomplish. And this person can come forth within the first month or so. And I feel like you're not going to be taking their situation into consideration. I mean, like you're not going to be letting this person clowning basically and lowering your energy down and rain on your parade. You're going to be keep growing your cotton. You're going to be keep minding your own business. Your energy field is intact. This can be someone close to your heart, but not family. Still though, this event is going to help you see that you need to be careful while you are growing your wealth and abundance, while you are pursuing your goals, because not everybody would like you to be better than them. Okay, so that's going to give you some clarity about that. Let's move on to your tarot now. If you have a specific question, a desire, and an intention, it's good to focus on that so we can get clear answers for that one, okay? Let's see. We're going to be first looking into your current financial situation, then moving on to the area of opportunity. Then we're going to see the risky stuff. Also, finally, how to move forward about this. I'm going to get some clarifications for these cards as well. Let us see. For one's energy is celebration, okay? It can also symbolize coming to the finish line. If you have been pursuing something financially and maybe not really collecting the fruits, this is basically telling you it's time to collect the fruits, okay? Even if you are not feeling it or seeing it, this is all about fire, celebration, joy, happiness, and abundance coming. Current situation is going to get better. It's move towards the better options. We have here the opportunity is going to come from I don't want to say self-sacrifice, but actually compassion, okay? So maybe there's an area of work that you can help people or someone asking for help from you. And when you provide help, I said the water sign. This is actually Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, water energy. So she's actually loving, compassionate, psychic, self-sacrificing. Self-sacrifice doesn't have to be specifically what you need to do here as the area of opportunity, but actually helping people, deep psychic insights, caring for others, but forgetting to take care of yourself. That's another thing here. I feel like this is also another risk that you're going to be taking, but when you give more, you're going to be able to receive more. Another thing, area of opportunity is intuitive guidance. Trust your intuition, okay? Family and friends can be asking for help, and following your heart but trusting your intuition is going to be extremely important to get to the point financially that you want to go to, okay? We have your energy here. The lovers is Gemini. Perfect alignment in your masculine and feminine. This seems like the risky area here. Maybe you are actually attaching yourself to your heart's desire. You're following your heart's desire. This can also bring some sort of heartbreak initially as well, because if the things do not really go the way it's planned. But always know that angels are with you. And if it's actually something is taking a different turn, we have vibrant health or recovery from illness as well. It is going to actually work for the better. Okay. So overall, lovers is a very positive energy. So there's not really much risk in this area. Okay, embracing true love and deep intimate friendships, that's important. What can happen, because this is like a risky area, maybe you are not really attaching yourself to the cause 100%. Maybe you are not really putting all the love into it because you are minding your friends and family and other intimate friendships more than minding the financial things that is actually offers and opportunities coming into your life. This can cause you to actually detach from the real purpose. You might get separated from the cause, the opportunity coming into your life. Maybe even not seize the moment, but seize the moment with other things, with family and friends, which is not a bad thing. But there's going to be a time coming that you have to give energy to this endeavor as well. Okay. How to move forward is conflict is going to happen, even though you might have from friends and family, even though you want to be spending time with them, helping them out, or romanticizing, like doing romantic things. There's going to be a time coming that you're going to come to realize this is your thing. This is given to you. This is like a divine guidance and divine mission that you're taking on. And not everybody is going to see with you eye to eye. Some people even tell you, maybe the ones that you're sacrificing your time can even tell you, don't do that anymore. Come spend more times with us. It can be like they might demand more time for themselves. This doesn't mean the people are bad. This doesn't mean that, because we tend to initially think out our own benefit. But you might be sacrificing yourself to others instead of just giving that time to what actually going to benefit you in the future. That's why we have how to move forward. If you have a conflict with others caused by opposing opinions, you need to walk away from drama unless the situation is really worth your time. So if it doesn't worth your time to spend your energy on that person, on that situation, more than if you spend your energy into your financial affairs, business, looking for a new job, or maybe growing your money, investing your money. If it's not really aligning, like when you look at the 5 years down the line, if I just go spend time with this person or go spend my energy on this conflict trying to resolve a drama and not spend time on my finances or my career, is it going to worth anything 5 years down the line? Looking up to that and then spending your time on that is actually very important. Another thing here is stand up for yourself. Standing up for yourself is extremely important because you might be dealing with very ambitious people and someone might be eliminating opponents. Okay, so being careful about that is so important as well, because for one's finish line, this can be even like a competition that you're going to. Okay, and it seems like here self-sacrifice, but the Queen of Cups energy is like spending your time, love, energy on this thing is going to come back to you, multiply. It's going to bring a lot of success. Okay, but in the meantime, you might be dealing with people. Like I said, even if the competition, you might have a teamwork. You might be working with people, and they might have opposing ideas. Being aware of that and trying to fix the ones that are actually going to affect the situation is important, and not even bothering to listen to the ones that are maybe destructive criticism. It doesn't really have anything to do with the project in your hand is important too. We have Queen of Swords energy. You're going to celebrate your success. There's going to be some very good days coming up, but the Queen of Swords is your logical mental side. So you have to be logical, extremely stoic in some sort of situations, maybe emotions. You shouldn't be letting the emotions take care of the situations or take control of you. That is going to actually because we have the Queen of Cups energy, you're going to be giving love, compassion to whatever the project, whatever that desire that you have. But also, when you come to the final point, or maybe while you're starting, you're going to be starting with extreme passion, but also having a plan on the side of how to pursue this thing, what kind of steps you're going to be taking one step at a time is going to be also important as well. Let's see what the Queen of Swords. We have Six of Cups. I feel like here you might be doing something children related, childhood related. I want to say maybe children toys or clothing. Like the first thing popped in front of my eyes is like a little baby clothing, a little top. If you are actually planning to design something like that, maybe a fabrication for children clothing can be that, or maybe you are actually opening up a business, can be a practice that you're working with children, a therapy center, something like that. And that's why I feel like it requires a lot of compassion here. This can also be childhood dream that you're going to bring to life as well, because Six of Cups also indicates like childhood nostalgia. You're going to be putting a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. It seems like to me here, it doesn't have to be like in the physical sense, but in the sense of like this is something you always wanted to have and you're going to make it happen. This can be even like buying and purchasing a home, purchasing a car of your dreams, moving to a country or a state that you always wanted to live, a warm space maybe. Okay, so this is going to be something that will make your dreams come true. What you should be watching out for is lovers' energies, like actually the people close to your heart. The judgment is telling you maybe people close to your heart can wrong you, or maybe they have wronged you in the past. Now you're still thinking about that and maybe thinking that it's going to happen again. Judgment basically suggesting that you should be forgiving and letting go of the energy. Forgiving and letting go doesn't mean that allow the energy back in so they can do the same thing again. Means that do not carry the weight on your shoulders. Do not drink the poison and expect other person to actually perish, okay? That's not going to happen. So when you forgive and let go, you can actually move on to the new happiness, you can actually have progress. News coming forward can be arriving faster. Finally, when it comes to conflict resolution, the world indicates completion. So when you mind your own business and the good news are going to be actually flying forward really fast, a world is indicating that you're going to be completing your cycle. If you have been financially having a negative cycle, that's going to be completing, that's going to come to an end, and you're going to start a new journey, a new adventure when it comes to finances, okay? Let's get to your spirits messages. If you have like maybe something that you're trying to understand and resolve, let's see what this will tell us about that. This can be also an advice that you can take as like something can be executed, applied. We have relationships coming forward, and I feel like you like not many signs have this many social activities. The Judgment have many crowd. Six of Cups has a crowd. Four of Wands has a crowd. Here you are like always inside of a crowd, and there are some relationships that needs to be altered or changed, or maybe even like distance maybe put in between. Relationships are just mirror images of your own life. How do you feel and treat yourself, as well as how you react and respond to different situations and people around you. Be aware that every relationship is an opportunity for soul growth. Feel like here, when it comes to your financial growth and opportunities coming your way, your relationships are going to be actually mirroring where you are at this moment right now and where you're going every step of the way. So if you're creating wealth, the people that comes across your life will be much more wealthier, understanding, loving, supportive. But if you're feeling in lack, then you will come across with people with lack mentality. They don't like to share things. Maybe they're hiding things from. That's another thing too. Maybe someone is actually working on a project and hiding things from you. That means that that person doesn't believe they are the source of the creativity. Okay, when I'm a painter, for example, I do like watercolor paintings, and I never hide anything. I even record it and post it sometimes because I know that that comes from my mind. Nobody else can actually receive that information. That is coming from my mind, my experiences, my life guidance, my point of view, the things that I saw. That's how much I can draw. Maybe somebody else can paint much better things, okay? Maybe less than I am, but everybody has their own blessings. So stealing is not going to work for anyone because they're not going to be able to replicate that. Okay, because they're not going to be able to create something related to that because it comes from me and through me. So that's going to be the case with you as well. You're going to come across with people actually know that, like, everybody creates their own abundance. Okay, we're going to pull a little sigil for you, and this will be actually something that you can use, and I pulled it already, I see it here, to cultivate more abundance, money, and love into your life throughout the year. We have Trinka 5, manifesting money and income. So you can draw, this is actually one of the pentacles energy from the tarot deck. This is a pentacle, and 555 can be used in order to multiply whatever you have or increase what you want, like to receive and increase that. Okay. All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.